And I'm going to get your opinion on this, Jeff, because I remember you made a video quite some time ago challenging congressmen and lawmakers to take the food stamp challenge.
Yeah,
How do you feel?
I was actually just going to mention that. That was my very first video I had ever put up on YouTube. The food stamp challenge video.
That's right.
Oh, those were the
Yeah.
days. Those certainly were the days. Um, I like it. I mean, I'm happy to see that people are doing it, but it's the wrong people that are doing it. Of course, you're going to get Democrats that are doing it. Democrats believe in this. Democrats fight for food stamps, for the most part. What I really like to see is a Republican do it, and you're just not going to be able to see that. But here's what I wanted to mention, Reed, that I think that you left out is the fact that the Senate version of this bill still cuts $4 billion from the program. Now that's a lot less than $21 billion. Okay. Now my gut kind of tells me that they're going to come to kind of a consensus in between, somewhere between 21 billion and 4 billion.
Right, but no matter what, it's still going to get cut, which it shouldn't.
It's still devastating. Now, up until this bill, food stamps food stamps were protected from the sequester cuts. Now, I think that's very important. Food stamps were exempt from the sequester cuts, and of course, what was one thing that was actually reversed from the sequester? Congressional airline flights, the FAA. So of course they're going to go after the food stamp program to kind of make up for that. Oh, we got what we need. Now we're going to cut what you need. And I actually want to also point out that my very own representative, Debbie Stabenow, here from Michigan, she basically defended the $4 billion in cuts by saying, well, it's less crappy, it's less shitty. So take it. It's okay.
And there was one Republican
on the food stamp challenge, Miss Stabenow. Yeah.
There was one Republican that said that the cuts aren't actually as bad as they seem because they're stretched out over the next decade. The difference will be practically unnoticeable. But of course, then what would be the point if there is no noticeable change in the program?
Yeah, let me cut in there. That's actually from good old Representative Steve King. He argued that, oh, don't worry, nobody will notice. You're not going to notice major cuts in our food stamp program. No, that's for poor people. No, that's going to cut, like you said, 2 to 3 million people off it. And that's the House version. The Senate version is going to cut 840,000 people off, or at least reduce the benefits of that many people. And it's terrible.
Yeah, people who are already scrimping and scraping to get by, and people who can barely afford to get food, and people who probably aren't even getting as many food stamps as is. They're not getting the maximum, in other words. They're just probably getting maybe $16 a week or something like that, $20 a week.
I've seen
or even a month. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people get the $16 a month.
Yeah, there's some people absolutely just get $4 a week, $4 or $5 a week.
Mm-hmm.
My own mother has to live off of 109, so $25 a week.
Living high in the hog, I tell you what.
Absolutely, I know, just leeching right off the system.